What is this prayer of the Rosary doing? What is the prayer of the liturgy doing? It's helping each one of us to appropriate the mystery of salvation history. As you were saying that, I was thinking about, you could look at all the moments of Jesus's life and you say, well, what's happening here? Well, there's probably a number of Old Testament stories that are prefiguring. It's called typology. He's fulfilling, like at the beautiful chapel at the St. Joseph Seminary in Yonkers, Dunwoody, they have these beautiful sets of stained glass windows where there's an Old Testament scene, and then above it is the New Testament moment from Jesus's life that fulfills that Old Testament scene. So this is kind of like the moments of Jesus's life, kind of looking back in history to what came before, like the story of the manna, the bread from heaven, prefigures the Eucharist, etc. But then secondarily, you could also kind of see how the life of Jesus kind of looks to the future to see how these things are fulfilled, in our lives, in the life of the church, and in our own personal life. It's really something kind of mysterious and profound and beautiful and captivating, and that we need some way or some framework or some narrative by which we can kind of pull together the thread of what's happening in our own lives. And this is it. This is the story. His story becomes our story. Absolutely. And certainly the Rosary is such a great prayer to help facilitate this great project of, Jesus living his life in and through the church, his body. And